Hi, and welcome to Researchers Without Borders. This is our environment where we're creating a home for open research in education. I'm going to spend a few minutes just orienting you to the site and try to answer any questions you might have about how to navigate your way around. You can see that this is our home page, and it gives a brief description of who we are and what we're trying to do here. Here is the spot where we do updates on upcoming meetings and new pieces of work that we might be focusing on at any particular time. If you go here, this will describe different ways you can participate, and that can also happen if you go here, and we'll go to there in a minute. Or you can get updated on our blog, and you can read the blog directly in our Ning, and we'll go to the Ning in a few minutes, or you can just look at the most recent post right here on the home page. If you go here, this tells you a little bit more about us and how we began. This describes our projects. I'm going to take just a couple minutes to tell you what Researchers Without Borders projects are. They address issues that cross multiple sectors and fields. They address issues that can really benefit from widely collaborative efforts. And they embrace the participation of people who aren't necessarily formal researchers. A fourth element of Researchers Without Borders projects is that we focus on attribution, but not necessarily ownership. We believe that this is a place where the knowledge we generate together belongs to everybody. A little background on how we began, and you can read about this on the wiki as well, comes from one of our projects that I'll go to now, the Sustaining Innovation Project. And this was a project to identify the factors that contribute to and inhibit sustainability of change in education. Through this work, we read a great deal of literature that confirmed what, in fact, we already knew, which is that the typical way of disseminating research is pretty ineffective. That being, we do our research, we sit in our offices, and we publish it with an expectation that people will use it. The research actually tells us, of course, that this is not effective. And what the research also tells us is that a more effective way to disseminate findings and generate shared knowledge is to engage in the creation of that knowledge with the very people we are hoping will use it. So having read that, we understood that our next steps on this project were to take the analysis portion of our sustainability project and create an open research environment where anybody can participate and engage with us in the generation of this new knowledge. You can read more about that project by clicking here, or you can go here and learn more about the database of resources we've collected. Some recommended reading, we can take a look at that. These are some of the resources we found particularly useful, and these are links to their PDFs. And you can also read about the documents we've generated as a result of doing this project, which has been funded by the National Science Foundation. If you go here, you can see about the different ways that you can participate. One of the ways you can see, I already showed you, you can use the resources we've posted here on the web. Another option is to follow us on Twitter. You can get updates from us, and usually those updates have to do with meetings we might be attending, new resources we've just found that we think might be interesting to you or anyone else. Or you can email us and we can send you updates on a regular basis. You can use the wiki, and the wiki is the home for the substantive work of our project, and I'll take you there in a minute. I can just show you the wiki, but we're going to do another orientation to the wiki, separate from this one. You can participate in project meetings. You can also participate in our working meetings, and we're in the process now of developing a process with Ustream by which you can join us at our weekly meetings where we discuss the substance of our different projects, the first of those projects being the Sustaining Innovation Project. Or you can join our Ning community, and you can get to the Ning by this link here or by this link, and you can see this is the link to the wiki. So let's go to the Ning community right now. And here you can see this is where the members are. There's a picture of me and some of my other colleagues, and these symbols represent other people who have enrolled who haven't posted pictures. You can see these are our Twitter updates. Also, these are our groups. So if you were interested in open research and education in general, you would go here. Or if you were interested in a particular topic, such as measuring enactment of innovations or sustaining innovations, you would go to these groups. You can see here in the Sustaining Innovation group, we've got a conversation just started asking why is understanding sustainability of innovation so difficult? And this is a place where anybody interested in that topic can come and discuss these things, and also a place where you can connect with other people who are interested in the aspects of RWB projects that are interesting to you. If you go back to the main page of the NING, we have a conversation here that's focused really on open research and education and the notion of open research and what that means. You can have your own private page where you can customize it the way you'd like. This is where you'll come if you're participating in some of those Ustream meetings that I mentioned to you before. This is a place where we post recent presentations that you can look at if you're interested. And this will take you back to the main website and the wiki. So if you have any questions, you can always get in touch with us, and we hope to see you here in our NING, and we hope you find our resources useful.